I'll tell you the truth. It depends, right? At the beginning, it's very, very hard. That's 10, okay? You start off because you're in the habit of doing this, whatever it is. And, compulsive behavior, it's like, nonetheless, it's fucking hard because you've taught yourself this is the only way to ease my pain. I'm in pain, this is the only way to make it better. And I went through a series of, I got sober for a year and a half. I wanted to be sober, I committed to it. And the problem with that fight is like, you can win 1,000 times, you only have to give in once. I hate to say it, but the cure for addiction, the only cure I've seen, and the cure for addiction is suffering. You suffer enough that something inside you goes, I'm done. And I'm like lucky because I hit that point before I lost really the things that were the most important. It was not my career or money, it was my relationship with my kids. And when I felt as if it impacted them, I recognized it. It was the worst day of my life. I made amends. And for a while, I thought maybe this is temporary. Maybe this feeling is going to go away. But since that day, I swear to Christ, I have not ever wanted to drink once.
Just got to be dad, drive him to school, pick him up, go to the swim meet. Just that's where the parenting happens. It's in the cracks. It's in the moments where you're just taking them back from soccer and they say something profound or they talk about how they're really feeling about something. And it's like, that's where you get to be the parent. That's the joy of it. And that's what I don't want to miss.
I'm going to discuss it in an open way, and hopefully a byproduct of that is, as you suggest, that somebody might say like, well, if he can kind of like go through it or more specifically really kind of demonstrate that you don't have to be defined by these issues. A lot of people struggle with all these kind of behaviors, I think, extend from a place of, people who are suffering in some way or another, and they're trying to find a way to make themselves feel better. I think the value, if there's value in me talking about being a recovering alcoholic, is that, that doesn't have to be who you are. Doesn't have to be the label on your head. I think people are afraid to acknowledge this stuff sometimes because then it becomes like, oh, that's him, he's a drug addict. Or, oh, that's so-and-so, they're anorexic. This is so-and-so, they're, he's a compulsive eater, he's a porn addict. Any of this stuff, it's like, you are not your problems. You are a complicated person. Part of that is, yes, the difficulties you face. And a bigger part of that is how you face them, how you get over them.